You see your cat's tail every single day. But what if I told you that you're missing out on a secret conversation happening right in front of you? That simple flick, that confident, high-held tail, that's your cat telling you its deepest feelings. In the next few minutes, we're going to decode that language together, so you'll never have to wonder what your cat is thinking again. Introduction. Your cat is constantly talking to you. And I don't just mean with meows or purrs, but with their entire body. One of the most expressive parts, their tail. A cat's tail has many functions. It helps them with balance, communication, and even keeping warm. Beyond acting as a counterbalance to help them stay stable when walking on narrow surfaces or making sharp turns, it's also an emotional barometer. Learning to read it is like learning a secret language, one that will totally deepen your bond and help you understand their needs on a whole new level. So, let's get fluent in feline and figure out what that tail is really saying. The happy and confident tails. Let's start with the good stuff. When your cat is feeling great, their tail is the first to show it. First up, the classic straight-up tail. When your cat walks toward you with their tail held high like a flagpole, they're feeling confident, happy, and friendly. It's a social, welcoming gesture you'll often see when you get home. Basically your cat's way of saying, "Hello, I'm so happy to see you." And if you see a tiny quiver at the tip, that's a moment of pure joy. Next is the question mark tail. This is when the tail is held high with a little curve at the tip, and it's a sign of a playful, friendly, and curious cat. When you see this, it's the perfect invitation to grab their favorite toy and start a play session. And finally, there's the tail wrap. When your cat gently wraps their tail around your leg, arm, or even another cat, it's a sign of deep affection and trust. Think of it as a kitty hug. They're marking you as part of their family, and it's a gesture of true connection. The warning and annoyance tails. Now let's move on to the signals that mean, "Give me some space." A classic mistake is thinking a cat's wagging tail means the same thing as a dog's. Big mistake. It often means the exact opposite. A slow, deliberate swish back and forth can mean your cat is focused on something, like a bird outside the window or a toy they're about to pounce on. But when that swishing becomes a fast, lashing or thrashing motion, it's a clear sign of irritation, frustration, or annoyance. If you're petting your cat and their tail starts whipping back and forth, they're telling you, politely or not so politely, that they've had enough. Ignoring this warning is a good way to get a swat or a bite. If you find this video informative, please paw the like button, subscribe, and enable notifications for more amazing cat facts. A sharp twitch at the tip of the tail can also signal irritation, but context is everything. It might mean they're intensely focused on prey, but if there's no obvious target, it probably means they're getting annoyed. The fear and anxiety tails. Just as a tail can signal happiness, it can also communicate fear, stress, and submission. The most dramatic example is the puffed-up or bottle brush tail. When a cat is terrified or feels threatened, the fur on their tail stands on end to make them look bigger and more intimidating. This is a defensive posture, and a cat in this state should not be approached. The best thing you can do is give them space and a clear escape route. A tail held low or tucked completely between their legs is a sure sign of fear, anxiety, or submission. The cat is trying to make itself appear smaller and less threatening. If you see this, try to figure out what's making them nervous, and if you can, remove the stressor. Similarly, a cat that's sitting or lying down might wrap its tail tightly around its body. While this can just be a cozy position, it often indicates nervousness or defensiveness, especially if their body is tense. They're essentially giving themselves a protective hug and sending a clear, "do not disturb" signal. Contextual caveat. Now here's the most important rule. The tail is just one piece of the puzzle. To really understand your cat, you have to look at their whole body. Are their ears flattened back against their head? Are their pupils huge? Is their body tensed up or crouched low to the ground? A high tail with relaxed ears and slow blinking eyes is a happy cat. That same high tail on a puffed-up body with pinned-back ears means something completely different. Always read the entire cat, not just one part. Every cat is an individual, and they'll all have their own little quirks when they talk to you. The key is to pay attention, and you'll start to see the patterns. What tail position does your cat use the most? Share your stories in the comments below. We'd love to hear how your cat communicates with you. Conclusion. Understanding your cat's tail language is about more than just satisfying your curiosity. It's about respect. It's about knowing when they want affection and when they really need their space. By learning their signals, you're not just avoiding a potential scratch, you're building a deeper, more trusting relationship. You're showing them that you're listening, and that's the foundation of any great friendship. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next one.